Hi everyone, good morning. Fine, I think we can start the demo session today. Just give me a minute. I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah. Can anyone confirm if my screen is visible or not?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, it's visible.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so hi everyone once again. Welcome to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance demo session today. Okay, so myself is Anusha. I have total 7+ years of experience into Microsoft Dynamics finance and operations. Like I have a knowledge into finance and I have a experience into SCM as well. Both finance and SCM is my domain. Coming to the teaching experience, I have 4+ years of experience into teaching side. I have given a number of trainings to the many people. And I have a good experience into implementation and the support projects. Currently, I'm working with one of the big four organization in Hyderabad. So that's all about myself. Anybody wanted to introduce yourself? Just one word, like what is your name and what is your current designation? That's all. Yes. Anybody wanted to start?
Yep. This is Jason. Currently, I'm an SAP Business One consultant and looking forward to move towards Dynamics. Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Yes.
Hello, my name is Bhaskar. Uh, I have 5 years of non-IT experience. I'm trying to move to IT side. That's why I choose Microsoft Dynamics now.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Thank you, Bhaskar.
Hi,
Yeah, this is
myself Rupinder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, Upenda.
Yeah, I have 9 years of experience in like accounts receivables and payables, and I have worked as an end user for Microsoft Dynamics AX and Navja. So I am looking forward to uh, D6 as a consultant.
Oh, superb. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Manusha. I'm working as like a CRM functional consultant. I just want to migrate to one of the course like D365 F&O. I'm having little bit knowledge in security configuration also.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Mansa. Okay. Uh, that's all right. Anybody else wanted to introduce? Okay. Fine. No worries. Uh, Okay, so now I got to know that there are many people are wanted to everybody is working, so but wanted to migrate from current technology to the dynamics. Yeah, this is a good opportunity for you. You just understand what is dynamics and what are the opportunities are there. How can you learn everything? I'm going to tell you in the today's demo session. So I'm going to explain in next 40 to 45 minutes like what is a ERP, what are the characteristics of an ERP, what is the finance, and how many projects will be there in the dynamics finance, and what are the phases will be available in the finance related work, and what is the career opportunities for the dynamics finance, and if you wanted to become a functional consultant, what is the key skills, what are the key skills are required, and what is the course content we are going to learn in the finance module. So these are the topics I'm going to cover in a next few minutes. Okay, so let's start with the ERP, because why I'm giving a ERP. Some people are coming from the background of accounting and finance background. What is ERP, right? ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. In any organization, if you wanted to uh, use the resources in a proper way, you need some kind of planning. Okay, without planning, we will not be able to get a more benefits. So that is where we need to think, how should I spend my money? How should I spend my resources? How should I use my machinery? All these things, if you wanted to utilize in a proper way, you need a ERP software. Without ERP software, not even single organization will not be able to work. There are 1,000+ ERPs are available in the market. There are so many ERPs are there. Okay, so every ERP will help you to utilize your resource in a proper way. Where by using a ERP software, you can record your transactions. Okay, you can view your transactions and you can edit the transactions. Whatever is possible, you can do it. So that is where ERP has a more benefits. Now, if I say characteristics of an ERP, not even single company, every company, 99% every company will use a ERP software. It can be Tally, it can be SAP, or it can be Dynamics, it can be Oracle. There are, I said, right, there are thousands of ERP products are there. Any product they can use it. Depends upon their business need. Okay. So what is the characteristics of an ERP? Why everybody is using a ERP product? Because the first thing is it is a integration possible. For example, I'm working in the one of the application called as Amazon. Everybody use Amazon in our day to day life, right? Yes. When I'm making a payment, it is navigating to my bank portal. How it is happening? Because from Amazon to your bank portal there is an integration. From existing system to existing application to different application, if you have a connection, that is called as an integration. By using any of the ERP product, you can have a integration. Okay, from Dynamics to bank portal, from Dynamics to different any of the website, you can have a integration. Okay, that is called as a system integration. So system integration is possible. The next one, a real-time data update. What do you mean by real-time data update? For example, today I have 5 stores. Okay, I'm running a business and I'm maintaining all the information in my ERP system. Okay, so today I sold 5 items from one of the store. Immediately it has to show in all other systems also as a 5 only, right? Because 5 is already sold and remaining is a 5. So immediately the data will be updating. If you add a quantity, it will add up. If you remove the quantity, it will show as a removed. Everything in on time with a fraction of second, the data will be updated. That is called as a real-time update. The next one, centralized information management system. All the purchase data, all the sales data, all the finance data, everything is located in a single ERP system. You know, earlier, before ERP, okay, almost 1980s, before that, every business was facing a lot of struggle. Why? Because they don't have any ERP software. They're using a normal softwares. For purchases, one software; for sales, another software; for maintaining a finance, another software. 3 different softwares they used to maintain, and 3 different people will work on each software, right? So purchases will be done by A person, sales will be done by B person, finance managing by the C person. So there is no coordination between the software, and people also, they may not be able to interact because of the busy life and all. You may get a wrong data, and the data may be a duplicate also. So many issues they were facing it. If I wanted to have a, as a sales team, I wanted to have a purchase report. What I need to do, I should go to purchase department and I should ask that A person, can you give me the purchase report of from April to May end. This is how I should request it. Once I request, after 2 days or after 3 days, I will get a report. So much of delay, so much of coordination, everything is was missing in a earlier days. That is where in ERP, everything is in centralized. Anybody can access the purchase report. Anybody can access the sales report if you have a access. Authorization is important. If you have authorization, of course, in the single software, you can download the reports whatever you want. That is called as a centralized information. Information is located in a single ERP. Consistent user experience. Okay, so the important thing is user should be able to use the ERP software, right? If user is feeling difficulty, then the product is not so accurate. That is where every ERP will try to maintain the consistent. So it should be easy. Okay, it should be understandable to every person, not only the finance background. If you are coming from the different background, also you should be able to understand, right? So that kind of behavior also will be having in a ERP software. If you have all these features, then we can call it as a ERP product. So in the market, I said there are thousands of ERP products are there available. One is SAP, Oracle. These are the examples. Okay, I just given a few only. There are thousands are there. You can just search it in a Google also to know what are the remaining ERP softwares. Microsoft Dynamics Navision. Yes, somebody said that somebody is working as a end user in the Navision, right? So that is a different. Microsoft Dynamics Navision is a different. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation is a different ERP. Microsoft Dynamics GP is also there. That is also one of the ERP software. These are the ERP softwares are available in the market. Okay. So far, I just mentioned about what is an ERP, what is the benefits of an ERP, and how many ERP products are available. These are the 3 points I have covered so far. Okay. So now, out of these many ERP products, why are we choosing Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance? Why, uh, why we are not choosing Oracle, or why we are not choosing SAP and all? It depends, right? Some people are going to SAP, some people are going to Oracle and all. Some people are coming to Dynamics. Why Dynamics? Because Dynamics has some benefits. Okay, Dynamics has some latest facilities. That is where compared to other softwares, people are coming to Dynamics Finance. I will tell you many reasons what are the benefits of Dynamics application. Okay, the first benefit is user friendly. So what do you mean by user friendly? User friendly is nothing but anybody can easily learn the application. See, you don't feel difficulty to work on the Dynamics application. Okay. Why? Because it is very, very friendly, easy to access the application, and within 2 to 3 steps only you can complete any kind of process. The process is very short. There is no lengthy processes. If you wanted to create a purchase order, or if you wanted to create a sales order and all, within 4 to 5 steps you will be able to complete it. So that is what user friendly. So anybody can easily learn the application. There is no much a lengthy procedure like a navigation, big navigations, some kind of transaction code informations. Nothing, we don't have anything that kind of information. Simple navigation. If you just click on the module, everything will be visible. If you click on the accounts payable module, everything will be visible. Easy navigation, easy to learn, easy to understand, and easy to process the transactions. That is where we will call it as a user friendly. uh, that is the first point. Second point, even if you are from a BTech background, or even if you are from the some different background, but still you can learn the application because you will not feel so difficulty. Only the difficult part is you should be able to learn the basics of accounting. Okay, so if you understand the basics of accounting, then you can easily understand which account is debiting, which account is crediting, what is the golden rules. Those things only you should learn on yourself. Remaining easily you can understand in the application. So any kind of background people can learn the Dynamics. So there is no restriction that only MBA or only finance background people should learn the Dynamics. No, that kind of restrictions are not there. Not even companies are looking at that. Okay, every company is just looking whether you have a Dynamics experience or not. That is where they are just hiring the Dynamics consultant. Third point, there are so much of shortage for the Dynamics consultant in the market, especially in the European countries and US countries. Very less consultants, very less Dynamics consultants are there compared to other technologies. Like in SAP, if you see, if you just put a one notification for a job, 1,000 people will apply. But whereas in the Dynamics, very less people are there, and less uh, for one position, 2 people or 3 people. So that means you have so much of options, right? There are so many proportionate opportunities for you where you can also try and where you can also get an opportunity. So there are so many openings are there in European countries, US based countries. However, those projects will come to India, and India is trying to hire many people because there is a shortage of consultants. So now this is a very good opportunity for us to grab that chance, right? Yes, that is also third point. People are looking forward to learn the dynamics. That is a third one. Fourth one, customizations are very very easy. Like I will in next 5 minutes I will tell you there is a one more role called as a technical consultant role. If you wanted to develop anything, okay, so you no need to struggle too much. Like you have to write a coding. Okay, there is a technical team, they will write a coding, but that coding is very very easy, and they can write n number of codings. There is no limitation. Okay, so easy for the customization. The dynamics is open for the customization. But whereas in the other softwares, if you wanted to do the customizations and all, it takes a little time and the difficulty also, and there will be so much of restrictions from the application side. Those kind of restrictions we don't have it in the dynamics. These are the four benefits. And integration, system integration is also possible. These all points if you consider, then dynamics is the best. What are those? User friendly. This is the main point everybody should be able to understand. If it is user friendly, then only I can learn dynamics. If it is difficult application, I will not be able to learn. And you cannot wait, you cannot spend 6 months or 7 months to learn the application, right? No. But other like a SAP, if you talk about SAP FICO consultant, to take the training only it will take 6 months. After that you have to practice it. After that you have to apply for a job. Almost it is a 1 year of program. But whereas a dynamics, within 3 months we can learn the complete application, and we can practice it, and within 6 months we can get an opportunity, right? Like if you planned properly, obviously we will be able to get an opportunity. So that is the benefits of dynamics. So that is where people are looking at dynamics to get a consultant positions. Now, this is a very bag, clear picture of the dynamics history. So it is started in 1998. Okay, the dynamics has been Microsoft Dynamics has been started in 1998. From there it was changing every year. They will be having a new functionalities. They will invent the new versions and all. In every year the name was different. Like in 1998 they used to call it as accepta. After that, they used to call it as a AX 3.0 in 2002 year. After that, they used to call it as a AX 4.0. Every year or every 2 years once, Microsoft will be adding a new functionalities, and they will be releasing a new versions. Okay, see, I will give you a small example. Almost if you go back to 15 years back, what kind of mobile we were using? It's a keypad mobile, right? After that the technology was completely changed. So we were getting touch mobiles. In the initially touch mobiles are having a very very less features. After that they are adding a one more feature, and they are releasing a new brand like that. So we have so many brand mobiles in the, we have so many models in the one of the brand. For example, if you take a OnePlus 6 is there earlier. After that 67, 70, now OnePlus 10, 10T, these kind of models are available. What is the difference? Each model will have a new functionality, right? It can be a camera changing, or it can be a storage related, or it can be a anything. So they have added a new feature and they're releasing a new model. Similarly, in the Microsoft Dynamics also, they will be adding a new functionalities, and they will be releasing a new versions. Okay, so that is the thing. So in detail explanation, once we start the training, I will give you the history. Okay, so 2006 also they have introduced X4. 2008 they have introduced X. 2009, 2011 it was X. 2012 R2 and R3. After that in 2016 year, we got a completely online edition, that is a Microsoft Dynamics. These all are older versions. They are not in the cloud based, but in 2016 every ERP is migrating to cloud. So that is where Microsoft also decided to move the Dynamics to the cloud. In 2016 they have introduced cloud based environment, and initially they were calling it as a AX7, but they are not happy with the name. Later they have changed to D365 Finance and Operations. Okay, so this is the name. It was there in 2016 only, but the name was AX7. After 2017 only, they have changed it to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations. This is a cloud-based environment. Except these old versions are not cloud-based; those are on-premise environments. So this is a cloud-based environment. If you just have a user ID password, you can log in from anywhere. Okay, it is accessible in the cloud itself. In 2020 the same application they have segregated into three different applications, like D365 for finance, D365 SCM, D365 project operations. Three different application names are there. We are going to learn D365 finance and operations in this application. Especially we are going to learn the finance. Okay, now if you wanted to start working on the Dynamics, Microsoft Dynamics as a finance consultant, how many project types will be there? Anybody uh, can work any of the project, but overall in the world we have three type of projects, especially for the Dynamics I'm telling. One is implementation project, the second one is a support project, the third one is a upgrade project. You can check with any of your friends who is already working in the Dynamics, or your colleagues who is already working. You can ask them what type of project you are working. They can say it can be implementation, it can be a support, or it can be upgrade. Only these three type of projects will be available. That means you may get an opportunity in this type of projects. It can be implementation, or it can be a support, or it can be upgrade. So let us understand what do you mean by implementation. Implementation is nothing but uh, maybe client is already using one of the ERP. For example, it is a Oracle. From Oracle to he wanted to switch to Dynamics. From different ERP to Dynamics, if you are switching from the scratch, I need to build everything, right? I need to create a legal entity. I need to create a chart of accounts. I need to create every step by step I need to do. That is called as a implementation. Usually implementation projects will take longer time, like a 1 year plus, 1.5 year, 2 years also it will take. Depends upon the client requirements. If client has more customizations and all, it may take longer time. But minimum is a 1 year period. Okay, that is the implementation. What do you mean by support? Support is nothing but already somebody has been implemented the Dynamics. User is using it, but whenever user is getting some issue, he needs somebody help. As a consultant we should be able to help them. So you will be placing into the support project to support the users whenever they get an issue. They may get issues related to purchase order posting, sales order posting. While they are generating a report, they may get a issue. While they are uh, doing some kind of basic configurations and all, also they may need your help. All these things, as a support consultant we should be able to help them. So you may get an implementation project opportunity, or you may get a support project opportunity, or there is an upgrade project. Upgrade is nothing but, just now I have shown you the picture, right? For example, your client is using AX 2012. From AX 2012 to D365 finance and operations, they wanted to switch it. From lower version of Dynamics to higher version of Dynamics, if you wanted to switch it, you can use a upgrade project. This will take minimum 6 months of time. Okay, so now these are the three project types, right? If you wanted to work in any of the project type, you should have a complete application knowledge. Without complete application knowledge, you will not be able to work on any of the project. Even if you wanted to work as an implementation project, you need to know from which configuration to which configuration we should do it. As a finance consultant, what is my roles and responsibilities? What is the start point? What is the end point? What kind of work I will be having it? Everything in and out we should be able to understand. Similarly, support project. When I say support, as a support consultant, if I get a opportunity in the support project, what is my roles and responsibilities? If I get an opportunity in upgrade project, what is my roles and responsibilities? Everything you should be able to know it. And in upcoming sessions, I will give you each and every point in a detailed way so that you can understand what is the difference between implementation and support. What is the roles and responsibilities for the finance consultant in each project? You will be able to get more information in the upcoming sessions. So this is a project type in a high level. In each project type you will be having, these are the phases you should do with the analysis. Once, whenever you are starting a project, in especially in the implementation, you should analyze the project. What is the client business? Oh, how can I design it? How can I develop it? Once the develop is done, how to do the testing of the complete project? Once the testing is done, we should do the deployment. We should just migrate the data from one environment to other environment, and we should give a operate to the client. So client should be able to complete the transactions once we do the testing and deployment and all, how client is able to access the environment. These are the phases will be there in the project. In the detailed explanation in real time, each phase will take 1 to 1.5 months, okay, to analyze the business requirements, to give some kind of solutions and all. We have to spend lot of time, okay. So all these things in implementation methodology I will be going to explain in a detailed way, but in a high level, remember, these are the phases will be there. So project analysis, the design should be done, and developing has to be done, and the testing to be done for the project. Once the testing is done, deployment means migrating a data from one environment to other environment. Operate is nothing but start using a application. This will be done by the client will start using a application. These 4 points will be done by the consultants. Fine. Okay, I wanted to mention one more point here. I missed that slide to add it. It's my mistake, forgot. What is that? There are three different ones in the Dynamics, Microsoft Dynamics Finance and Operations. We have three different roles. One is a functional consultant role. Second one is a technical consultant role. Third one is a end user role. There are three roles. What are those? Functional consultant, technical consultant, and end user. These are the three roles we have it in the our we have it in Dynamics Finance and Operations. Now I will start from the functional consultant. Who can become a functional consultant? Functional consultant is nothing but it can be a finance functional consultant. If you learn finance, then you will become a finance functional consultant. If you learn SEM, then you will become a SEM functional consultant. If you learn some other topic, then you will become a retail functional consultant and all. Okay. So functional consultant is nothing but whoever is learning finance, finance functional. If you are learning SEM related, then you will be a SEM functional consultant. Okay. So if you wanted to become a finance functional consultant, you should have some basic criteria. What is that? One thing, it's not a study background, okay? Of course, if you are a MBA or BCom or MCom, you are eligible to learn finance. The second one is, even if you are from BTech background, but you are very, very interested to learn the finance, then also you can choose a finance functional position. Or the third one, your past experience is related to finance. As an accountant, you worked. As a finance manager, you worked. Still, you can also migrate to finance consultant. So, depends upon your background, depends upon your experience, and depends upon your interest. If you are very much interested, of course, you can learn it. Then, what do you mean by SCM? SCM is nothing but it's purely supply chain management. it is a completely related to purchases and sales. If you are very much interested to track how many purchases are doing by the company, how many sales are doing by the company, how the inventory is managing, how to manufacture the product, all these things, if you are very much interested, then you can choose a SCM profile. Okay, that is a functional. And whether it is SCM or finance, we don't have any coding. When I say functional, no coding. It's a zero coding. We are not doing any coding. We will only configure the application. That is called as a functional. Configuring the application will be done by the functional consultant. So only configurations we will be doing. I will show you what is the configurations and all. That is a functional consultant. Second one, technical consultant. Technical consultant is nothing but he will be writing a code in X++ language. He will be writing a code. His study background from the BTech or any kind of coding background, okay, any IT background. If you are interested in the coding part, maybe you can choose a technical consultant position. The third one is a end user. End user is nothing but you will not be a consultant. You are a user, just you will use a limited information. How to pose a purchase order, how to pose a sales order. Only this kind of information only you will be having it. Very, very limited knowledge, limited access. So as a consultant, you will have a complete access, complete knowledge. But user will have a limited knowledge. And the growth point of view, user will have a very limited growth, right? See, for example, 2 years you are working in the purchase department. Maybe third year you can try for a sales department. That too, not sure whether your manager will give the opportunity to work in the sales side or not, right? So you cannot learn many things. Only very, very less information. Same job, routine job you will be doing in the years on years, right? But whereas a consultant, every day is a challenging. You will be learning new topics, new modules, new functionalities, and you will be interacting with the client. Many on-site opportunities, salary increased, everything will be high for the consultant when you compare with the user. That is where every end user is trying. Once you start your career as an end user, after 3 to 4 years you have to plan to upgrade to consultant. Otherwise no growth, right? Salary will not be, no more salary, no career improvements and all, right? So that is where you have to switch it to the consultant is a very, very good position. In the consultants also, once you learn the finance or SCM anything, you have these kind of roles. You can become a functional consultant. Okay, consultant is a big position, right? Otherwise you can become a business analyst. Business analyst is nothing but you once you have a 4 to 5 years of experience into functional consultant, you will be able to understand the client business, right? Then you can become a business analyst. You can directly join to the client side also. Then you can, they will give you the business analyst position. Or you can, even you have learned complete dynamics, and there will be a scope where you can get a testing projects also, where your role will be test consultant, complete testing of the application you can do it. The next one, once your experience is increased, once your knowledge is increased, you can become a project manager also. You have to do some kind of certifications and all, and you can become a project manager role. See, once you become a project manager, you have a application knowledge, you have a client, how to handle the client, everything you know it, and you are managing a team. So it is a very, very added advantage to you when you have a subject and when you are managing the team. You can understand, if for example one of the resources saying that I took 2 days of time, you know how much time it will take because you worked already earlier. So you can say, why are you taking 2 days of time? It can be completed within 1 hour, right? I don't know why, what are you doing with what are you doing in 2 days? So like these kind of questions also you can ask. If you are non technical background, for example, you don't know anything about the finance, and if you are a manager, you cannot judge the people, right? Because you don't know how long it will take and what is the criticality and all. So that is a point, that is a benefit if you are if you become a project manager with the functional knowledge. So these are the available roles in the market. You can choose for any role, but initially everybody will work as a functional consultant only. For me also it's a functional consultant role only. Maybe if I join in a client place, then my role might be changing, business analyst and all. Okay.
So,
So these are
maybe,
the,
sorry to disturb. Maybe this is Srekhar. I have some
yeah,
questions. Can I ask now?
yes.
So, where does this system admin role fit?
See,
In the roles what you mentioned, I don't see that there's a system admin role.
okay.
So,
See,
there's a profile with the system admin in D365. So who does it?
yes. So before this slide, I just explained about a one point. There are three type of roles available in the Dynamics, right? So one is a, functional consultant, second one is a technical consultant, third one is a end user, right? So these available roles are belongs to functional. Okay, if you become a functional consultant, you have these opportunities. Admin role is there in the technical side. So in the technical side, two type of roles are there. One is a developer, the second one is a admin. Developer will write a coding. Okay, he will do the deployments, everything. Once the coding is done in the one environment, they can copy from one environment to other environment. Some kind of batch job creations and all will be done by the developer. Admin, so admin is nothing but he is a special. Recently in the Dynamics Finance and Operations, we have added a admin role. Earlier in Accepta, technical team used to manage everything, but whereas in the D365, admin is a separate person who is maintaining the power platform. There is a power platform admin. He will be giving access, he will be creating a environments, he will be looking at the migration of the data from one environment to other environment. Some kind of activities will be done by the admin. So this particular demo is not for admin, but I just mentioned it is admin roles are quite different than the functional. So okay, so admin will be having a complete access of the application where he will be creating a users and users access also he will be taking care. And the power platform, there is a one more link like website I can say. In the power platform, D365 will be there, power apps will be there, power BI will be there, everything will be there. So all this, to manage this we need admin, so that is the admin role.
Got it. So, thank you for the explanation. One more question. What version are we learning? What platform update will you be training us on?
Yes. See, we have so many versions, as I mentioned. In every monthly ones, also we are getting in, especially in the D365 Finance and Operations, we are going to get a new versions in a monthly one. So currently in the market, 10.0.39 is the latest version. Okay, so maybe we can take the latest version, or I think I'm using 10.0.20. So does not make any difference if I'm using a 10.0.20 also, because most of the topics are same in the latest version also. There are few new changes are there. Those changes I will try to explain during a session. So yeah.
How do we practice?
Yeah, for the practice, you can use any of the environment. So two things are there. I will help you to download the trial version. There is a trial version is available in the websites. You can just follow that link and you can create a trial version that will have 1 month of time. Okay, so after 1 month it will get expired. Maybe you can try to install one more environment after that. So that is a one possibility. Okay, so trial version is available. The second one, no, I just wanted to have a permanent application in my laptop. If that is the case, you have to get it installed from somewhere. We are not from the institute side, we are not giving any access to the environments. If you want any contact person, of course I can share it. Maybe they will be charging 1,000 to 1,500 rupees to install the application in your laptop, so that it will be permanently available.
So, will that be an on-prem?
Yes,
So
it's on.
question is, we have a online also, right? Online and on-prem will be both right? Same.
Yeah. See, some people are giving on-premise environment. Maybe let me show you that. Yeah. So this is my environment. Almost 1 year back, I got it installed. So this is on-premise environment. It is only access to myself. That's all. Okay. So this kind of environment only, some people are giving as a online also. They will just give you access user ID password, maybe 6 months of validity you may have it. That is also available. It's your wish, like how you wanted to take it, or else you don't want to go for a paid one. I will practice 1 month and later I will create a new trial version and all. Just you need Outlook email ID, that's all. You can create Outlook email ID and you can install the trial version. So I have a document for that. Once the session starts, I will share the document how to install the trial version. By following the document also you can install the trial version.
So I
But
joined a little bit late, maybe like 5 minutes. Is there any contents of the training course?
Yes, I'm just going to mention the training course. Yeah, so this is a complete uh, course for the finance. See, these are the complete modules like organization administration. I will talk about each module. What is the module importance? Why are we using that module? And what are the configurations we will be doing it in the every session? I will mention in detail. So, general ledger module is one of the module where we will be doing a complete configurations. Accounts payable module will be help to purchase the things. Accounts receivable module is a sales purpose we will be using it. Cash and bank, completely payment related information you can manage it here. Fixed asset, a tax module, how to do the sales tax, withholding tax, India GST, all those things I will be discussing in the tax module. Project management accounting also I will be discussing, like how to create a project, project types are available, project transactions, project purchase order, project sales order, all these things I will be discussing. Budgeting and introduction to feature management, data management, and electronic reporting. These are the, maybe you can check out this below four. Okay, tax module, project accounting, budgeting, inventory. These things, sorry, introduction to feature management and all. These are very unique in my training session. I know some people are giving tax module, but they may not be able to cover withholding tax or India GST, because we may get an opportunity to work in the India project, right? If that is the case, India GST is very important knowledge. So I'm going to give a India GST explanation also. These are the extra topics compared to the other trainers or compared to the other institutes. I'm just giving it. And there are 3 to 4 modules from the STM side also I will be covering. That's the inventory management. Okay, so product information management, all those things also I will be covering. Wherever for finance is needed, those information so I will be covering it. So these are the module wise topics. Okay. So after that, we will be giving a daily recording sessions are available, and in the part of training, I will be discussing about the real-time scenarios, interview discussion, questions also I will be discussing, and what type of questions can be asked and how to answer it and all. Resume preparation discussions in the end of the training session. And once you are done, see, I am always available. Okay, once you are done with the training, if you need any kind of further assistance for the interview purpose and all, I can take one kind of mock interview so that you can get some confidence before you go for a real interview, right? So mock interview is available, recording sessions are available, and so as of now we have 2 time slots for the training. So one is a morning 7 to 9 a.m. and evening 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I think this demo is for the morning batch only. Okay, so we can have sessions in the morning 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, whatever is comfortable for you guys. And if you have any queries, you can just reach out to me in the WhatsApp. This is my number. So I think
can
that's
you
all.
go back to the previous slide? I have a question, if you don't mind.
Yes, this one.
No, 1 second. Just there's one more. I
Course
have one
content
more.
slide.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here, when it comes to course content, right? Uh,
Mhm.
you will give an example with example, live example, or like.
Maximum wherever it is possible, I will give the live examples. Okay, so in a implement, because I have a experience into implementation project and support project, so I will just always take in the implementation project what is going to happen, how we will configure it. It's not like a blindly we are not going to. I will not say that step one, step number one, step number two, three, four.
Okay.
Not that kind of explanation. What is the use of step number one? Why
Okay.
should I use a step number one? If I wanted to skip, is there any difficult, is there any problem for that? So which kind of step we can skip it? In the implementation project we will not do all steps. Okay, see, in this modules we are going to learn end to end, right? but in any of the implementation project, you will not do end to end. You will do only whatever is required. Some clients will use only two modules, accounts payable, accounts receivable. In that also, what configurations are required, that only they will do it. So I will tell you business scenario, and I will tell you which step is important, which step is optional, so that you can decide when it comes to the implementation, which can be configured and all. It's every point in a detailed way I will be giving it, so that it will be very, very helpful to start your career as a dynamics consultant.
Here, I have experience with Power Apps. So, will you able
Or
to
as
explain about you know uh, customization through Power Apps? Sometimes the forms will be changes, right?
she
Even
okay, see,
legends. Yeah,
yeah. See, Power Apps is a completely different. It's a different within the Dynamics only. We have a
correct.
Power Apps that is a different domain, I can say.
Right.
If we are switching from Power Apps to see, Power Apps is different, and the finance and operations finance is different. So now,
Right.
if you are switching from Power Apps to finance, then there is no connection. Okay, so we will, as a finance consultant in a real world, we will not create any new Power Apps, or we will not give any plugins and all. That is not a finance consultant job. Our job
Okay.
is to work on these modules. That's all. The
Oh, there is
connection
no
part, yeah.
in CRM we can add field or we can add validation or we can change the add fields and all, right?
Yeah, we
I
can
just
also add a fields here. For example, in the accounts payable module, I wanted to add a new field. Earlier,
mm,
whenever you
mm,
wanted to add a new field and all, we used to ask the technical team to do the small kind of customization. But
right.
now Microsoft is what they're trying to do with the low coding. Okay, so as a finance consultant, I can also create a new field. I can
Right.
also put some kind of validations. There are so many functionalities are available, so that we can train you in the training session how to add a new field, how to put some kind of validations and all. If it is a big coding and all, definitely we will pass it to the technical team.
So the technical team will do in a Power Apps or
No, they will be doing it in a Visual Studio. Okay,
Visual
so
Studio.
yeah,
Like a
they will do.
plugins, you mean to say plugins
No,
on.
they will write coding, completely coding. They will write.
Okay. So dynamic
They will,
CRM is totally different path
yes,
from
dynamic.
finance.
Yes. Dynamic CRM is different, and this is the Dynamics ERP, right? ERP is
Yeah.
nothing but finance and operations. This is different. Yeah.
Yeah, but the platform itself different, right?
Platform,
These
yeah,
guys
platform itself.
purchase,
Yeah.
yeah, this eggs purchase from different vendor, and then they are building up this, and the CRM is different, but they just made as a Dynamics 365, but there is no
Yes.
relation how the
No
building.
relation. Yeah.
Okay,
No relation to CRM, no relation to customer.
okay,
There are some power apps,
okay,
right?
okay, got
Customer
it.
insights,
Yeah, exactly.
customer
Mhm.
service, and all. No relation at all. Our is a
Okay,
individual platform where we will be
okay,
working on it. Yeah.
okay, makes sense. I was confused in the beginning.
Okay.
Both are same with the different modules under the same.
No. CRM platform is different. Finance platform is different. Within the finance, we have SCM, retail, HR. These
Okay,
are the different domains we have it again.
okay, got it. Just they gave a name as a Dynamics. That's it. Okay,
Okay.
thank
Yeah.
you.
One more
Yes.
question.
One more point in just a second. Just it's I'm going to end the demo now. Finally, if you wanted to become a finance consultant, the thing is you should learn the application. Okay, the platform you need to learn, that is called as a tools. Okay, what is the tools? D360 finance and operations you should learn. The second one, you should be able to use the Microsoft Office. Everybody use Office, right? Office, Word document, and all, and Outlook also you should be able to use it at Microsoft Teams. All these tools you should be able to use it, then only you can become a consultant. Easily you can learn the documentations and all, right? The next one, customer focus. You should be able to talk to the customer, and you should be able to understand the requirements, and you should be able to respond back with the solutions. That is a customer focus. And you have a communication skills and the documentation skills also required, and you should be able to understand the business things. And certification is optional, but if you wanted to become a certified functional consultant, you have to write these kind of exams. MB 310 is for finance, 320, 330 for the SCM. If you have these all skills, then you can become a finance sorry, you can become a functional consultant. It can be finance or SEM, whatever it might be. Yes, this is a complete demo of today's session. Yeah, thank you. Yes, now tell me any queries.
Well,
Anushka, just one thing, borrow this slide. Under budgeting, what topics will you be covering?
In the budgeting, so it's like a basic budgeting. I'm going to cover like how to create a budget control configurations, budget planning process, how to generate the budget register entries from the one of the process.
And there was no topic related to consolidation, which is also a part of functional training. So will you
Yeah,
be
yeah. So
covering consolidation?
yeah. I forgot to mention. Currently, one batch is going on. So in that batch, I started already consolidation. So consolidation is also I'm going to cover. Yeah.
And one last thing, what about the management report? Because management reports are also something where only functional user can self-configure. So will it be possible for you to cover that part also?
See, the problem is we are not able to access the management reporter. Okay, I did not try in the trial version. So in the local installed VMs, we have a problem. The application is not installed. The management reporter is not installed. So that's where I'm not going to explain about that. But I'm already giving a some high level picture of what is a management reporter, how you can work, what is a report designer and all. Yeah, high level information I'm going to give it. Maybe I will see if I'm able to access in a trial version the management reporter. Maybe I can show you that also as well.
And how many advanced topic will be covered under it, or will it be just a basic only? Because the basic we already aware of regarding 365 and all. Let's say in my case, so will I be able to understand or learn some advanced topic also, something in deep side of
See,
all the area you have provided in slide?
See, I'm starting from the basics to advanced is there. Advanced bank reconciliation is added in the course, and you have India GST is also added in the project accounting. Also, I have added. These are the advanced topics. Like data management is also I have added. So these are the very new topics, right? Like most of the people will not have a knowledge. Even if you have a basics, you may not be having a knowledge into the these topics. Yeah. I'm covering those as well. Yeah.
we also going with the DMF jobs into the next option.
Yes. Yeah, data management framework we are discussing, because that is a key important, right? See, you just check it in any other institutes or any other training sessions. Nobody is discussing about a DMF, but I'm especially spending 1 hour of time for that. And how to, what is the DMF, what is the purpose of that, how, what is the export project, import project, how can we do it, and practically I'm just showing one session for that. Yeah, that's where the sessions are taking, the classes are taking more than 55 to 60 classes.
Will you be also telling us anything on the business process markers? Yes.
Yeah, it sometimes when the topic comes, right, depends upon the topic, I may try to cover the business process also. If there is no situation, maybe I may not be able to tell, right? Maximum there are some situations I will be going to explain that. Yeah.
So all your complete training is only on the implementation or the upgrade. You go only with implementation or
See, if
implementation.
you learn implementation, you can easily work on upgrade. You will understand what is there in the upgrade and you will understand what is there in the support, right? So the training will be completely focused on the implementation point of view. From the scratch to till end, till posting of the transaction, what are we doing it? Yeah, I'm getting some background noise. I think Ravi, can you please mute yourself? Yeah. Yeah. So from the configuration to master data things and the transactions posting, everything will be covered, and report generations also we'll discuss.
In the new versions, we see there are some finance apps created. Can you be giving any guidance on that?
That's what I told you. Apps creation and all will not be done by the functional consultants, and we are not discussing about
I'm not talking about that apps. I mean, there are these new apps introduced in 10, 0, 39, and 4.
What kind of, can you give me one example?
Those are kind of a replacement for the almost equivalent to the financial. Yeah. So they are introduced one new apps. So when you install 39 or 40, you get the new icons on your main page of the devices.
Uh,
They are called.
it's like an integration, right? It's
They are
like an
called.
integration, right? So,
Yeah, it's not
uh,
integration.
we see,
It's a part of the functional. What?
no, means you need to have a different application also, right? We have only D360 finance and operation. If you, for example, you wanted to post a purchases from the different software, and the same information should flow to Dynamics. So first of all, we should have that software, no? Those like from by using a different applications, how we are posting transactions and all, we are not doing it. That is not required also. One thing I'm telling clearly. So most of, like, I know you guys, some guys are already having a little experience, that's where you are expecting advanced topics. Maximum I'm trying advanced topics also. So this training session will be helpful from the people who, like, for the people who starts from the zero, from 0 to 100. Those can be easily understand. And there are company to company very different changes will be there. Like some clients will use a complete F&O only. Some clients will use a different tools to get a data into F&O. So that points you can easily learn after that, right? Once you're done with the training, those topics you can easily understand once you join into any of the organization. Yeah. So here I'm just giving within the F&O what is available and all. I will be discussing it. Yes. Any other queries?
Ma'am, may I know the course duration?
See, it's almost like 2 months, 15 days. 2.5 months is the course duration.
Like about 50, 55 classes.
Yeah, yeah, almost it is crossing 55 also nowadays, because I'm adding a new topics, right? So that is where it is increasing.
And it's Monday to Friday.
Yeah, it's Monday to Friday. Yeah.
Okay. And madam, timings we have like available morning 7 to 8 and 8 to 9, right?
Yes, sir. So once we get a confirmation from all the students, right? So we can decide about the timings.
Madam, evening also same timings, madam, 7 to 8, 8 to 9.
Evening, already one batch is going on. So 8:30 to
Okay.
9:30 batch is available for evening. But this demo is completely for morning mostly. Maybe you can check out with
Ah,
the trainer. Okay, sorry, institute team.
okay. And ma'am, no, may I know the fees? What is the fees structure?
You can talk to the institute team, no, regarding all these things. I think Kiranmai is the point of contact, right? You can talk to
Okay,
them.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
We get the recording every day.
Yes, everyday recording is available, and I will be giving a document. So I will be working on the document on the daily classes. So that document also will be sharing end of the week. Theoretical part will be covering in the document, so that document also I can circulate with the team. Yes. Any other
And
queries?
the recordings we can download, ma'am.
See, you will be having a 1 year of access to the recordings. Okay, so 1 year is
Okay.
a very long time, right? Within one
Yeah.
year you should be able to get an opportunity. Yeah. No option for recording, only view is there.
Do you give any guidance on certification?
Regarding certification,
Yeah, I saw that 300, 300.
there are some certifications. See, that is a personal choice, right? So if you want any further guidance, maybe I can guide you like where you can learn the certifications, what are the topics and all. You maybe that I can give you, but you can find it in the internet also. What is the content and all. Maybe that further assistance I may try to help you if you want. Yeah. I'm always available. So if you have any queries in a training session, like if you don't understand the topics and all, you can try to reach out to me. I will try. I will mostly try to help you in the weekends or anywhere. So now, if, while you are practicing, also you may get some kind of errors, right? Definitely, you can come back to me and you can ask me. So after training completes, also I will be available and I can help you with the resume preparations, or if you want any mock interview, or if you need any reference also from my end. If I get any opportunity to refer you, definitely I can help with that as well. Yeah. Fine.
Ma'am,
Okay,
when
that's
the
all.
batch is going to start, new batch?
Yeah, that maybe mostly from next week we are planning to start the batch.
One question, Anusha. Let's suppose when I get trained, like once we get into job, right? Like how much like will be similar? Like they have some more customization or something, or we should learn on the job, or you will cover 70% of where we can use knowledge.
See, one thing, once you are 100% sure about the application,
Mhm.
customizations are different company to company. In my company, we have some customizations. Even if I teach that customization,
Mhm.
whatever company you are going to join, they may not be using that customization. They are
Right,
using something
100%.
different, right? So
But
customizations, nobody going to teach, because that
hey,
you on job only you should be able to learn it. But if you learn the complete standard application, you can easily understand the customization. That's not a big deal at all.
so the customization is using which language or which tool? Like,
In the same application, in the finance and operations only, they will, for example, we have a method of payment. So
mhm.
if they want some new field to be added in that particular form, they will add it. Or if they want a new form entirely, they will create it. Within the F&O only, they may create a new module altogether. Okay, they may create
Okay,
a new forms. Something
okay,
depends upon the
okay.
business process. They may do it.
But you mentioned the coding and all, right? Which, how the coding, which language they use?
They will. So that is a technical team will do it. X++ language they will
Oh,
use it.
Express. Okay, makes sense. But at least I will get some guidance in, right? Because see, when it comes experience guys, they don't expect, like they expect something, right? Different from.
See, nobody will expect to write a code, because you are a functional consultant. If I ask you please write a code, that is a very wrong assumption. People will not expect also. They may expect in the functional only high level topics. There
But
are
if
so
you
many
say
topics.
technical consultant means.
Technical consultant means they will expect you to understand how to write a bad jobs. They may ask you to write some coding also. They will ask you, if I wanted to create a new field, what is the code part you will write and all. They will ask you to share the screen and write it. That's a completely different course, technical consultant. I
Oh,
think
okay.
if you are looking for a technical consultant course, maybe you can check with institute team so they can help
But
you with that.
even if I need to technical consultant, still I need to know, learn this basic functionality, right?
It's not required, it's not
Okay,
mandatory, but on
okay,
job only you will learn it. So
okay, okay,
once you
makes sense.
become a technical consultant, later you will start working with the functional team, right? Slowly, then you will be
Okay,
learning it.
okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. Fine. That's all for today. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.